I think I have the audio turned down enough. Let me see here. Receiving your content. YouTube always does this thing where it has a delay in the live stream. Receiving your content. Okay, YouTube always does this thing where let's see how a delay in the live stream. Let's see how it sounds from me over at this distance. Okay, let's see how it sounds from me over at this distance. Okay, so that works. Cool. Hey everybody. I thought I would play Luft Trousers for you guys today because it was on Steam on sale the other day, and I happened to get my Patreon check, so I thought, what the hell, I haven't played a video game in a while. I'd pick up a copy. So, this game, if I could find it on here, Jesus Christ, I know it's in my games folder. Where is it? Oh, here it is, okay. Yeah, this game, it's like a plain shoot 'em up, like what you would see in the 90s. If you've ever seen the game 1984 on the NES, it's kind of similar to that, but it uses the advantage of modern technology to be able to, you know, produce animation and sounds that look like, you know, old school games, but you know, works completely different, because, like, if you utilize the power of modern computers, you can have a greater sense of animation fidelity and all that. Okay, let me see here. I want to see how, let's turn this down. Okay. Okay. But yeah, you can have a greater sense of animation fidelity, and I'm about to show you what I'm talking about here, because when you go by the water like this, right? And you see all the sparks coming off of it, that is not something you would have been able to do in a game, you know, in the 90s or in the 80s, which this game is modeled after. And you certainly wouldn't have this system of power-ups like this. Like, a lot of those games had power-ups, but they didn't have them to this degree. You know, they didn't make it to where you could just add nukes onto the back of your plane. Nor would they have been able to have this many enemies going from all sides, or to be able to go as far as you can, because at a certain point on those old game systems, it would just make you stop, right? But because of the power of randomly generated content that we have now, you can just keep going to the side and it never ends. So I can keep flying this way and it will never end. You just keep going. And so there's always a sense of replayability with this game, not because it's, you know, hyper dense or there's a great world or anything like that. It's because of how simple it is. You know, like, with this game, because it's randomly generated, and because, you know, the main objective of the game is just to blow up as many things as possible until you get more upgrades, you can basically play it endlessly, because the main goal here is just to keep blowing stuff up. See that we got, let's go to the hangar here. I can upgrade, and, you know, it gives me a new weapon. Oh, shit. That's fucking cool. I got fucking bombs that I can shoot at people now, and it can follow them? Oh my god. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, with this game, the more you upgrade, the more powerful you feel as a character. And it's not that the difficulty necessarily goes down, because the only thing that upgrades do is make it to where you can spend longer in an individual match, right? And the longer you spend in an individual match, the harder it gets. So it really is just prolonging your time in one place while you're progressively getting better at it. Let's see. I got a new weapon to go on the bottom of the thing. Oh shit. I can drop nukes on people now. Fucking cool. Okay. I need to go to one of those big ships. Where are they? Alright. But yeah, this game is really cool. I haven't been playing that many video games for the last few months. Like, when I lived in Maine, I had a big Half-Life 2 phase where I was playing Half-Life 2, and then I got stuck in Half-Life 2, and I stopped playing it, because there was, like, some kind of glitch or something, or I just couldn't figure it out. And I could have looked through a walkthrough, I believe, but I just didn't. Like, there was a part that I looked through a walkthrough on the game, and I just never got through it. And then I've been playing Hotline Miami 2 a little bit, because that was on sale a few weeks ago, and I got that, and it's really good. Like, I think I enjoy it more than Hotline Miami 1, which was already one of my favorite games. So, in general, that series was just really good, but other than that, I hadn't been playing very many video games. So, I went on Steam and I saw, well, Blaze Blue Calamity is free, or not free, but it was $1. You know, they've got 100% orange juice on here, they've got Luff Trousers. So, I just downloaded all of these games off the site, and I've been playing them, like, a lot. Like, I've been, I've been playing video games more than I normally do, because this is something, for me, looking back when I was, much younger, like, 12, 13, 11, things like that, I would just play video games all the time. It was my favorite thing to do. And so over the years, as I've gotten into other hobbies, YouTube especially kind of killed my interest in video games for a while. I just stopped caring. I stopped wanting to do it as much as I used to. But as soon as I play a game, I'm like, wow, this experience is so good. This feels so nice to play. And then I immediately remember why I was doing it for those years, for as long as I did, as much as I did. And I think games are kind of therapeutic in a way, because when you spend so much time just in reality, just trying to pursue one single goal, being mad at yourself for making mistakes on the path of that goal, eventually it kind of eats away at you, because you don't have something to just sit down and say, okay, this is mine, this is my break where I'm completely out of it. Watching YouTube used to kind of be like that for me, but the thing is that as I continued to watch YouTube more and more, the more it just became something that was on in the background, and so my thoughts kind of went over the YouTube video. Like, I would be thinking while I was watching it and not really paying full attention, and so the effect that it had as escapism gradually waned. And so the way I got over that, of course, is by getting back into video games, because video games are a medium that needs to entice all of your senses. You need to be paying attention to all the bullets flying around. You need to be using your hands quick in order to, in order to win. And so, when you play a video game, oftentimes it's like you are in that world. It's like you aren't paying attention to anything else. This is just your world right now. And I think that's immensely therapeutic, because it's one of the few instances I can recognize that is just pure, unadulterated fun. That's all it is. It's just you have fun when you play video games. It's like, when you get into a video game, it's like an escape from what this world is. That, people often use drugs and stuff for this type of thing, but if you play a video game, like, honestly, that's a better drug than most things, because you can just completely forget what the world is. You don't have to analyze it, you don't have to think about what's going on in your life, you're just in another world. Yeah, it is very nice to just decompress and get your head out of the air. Like, if you're working on a long, arduous goal like I have been with Korean, then you know, you're going to need something to break the ice. Because if your mind is just always, I need to do this goal, I need to work this amount, then you're slowly going to become more and more miserable, asking yourself what the point of that even is. And while we often do repeat the same things to ourselves, the same explanations, eventually that feeling of dread overcomes any semblance of logic you may throw at it. And those are the moments where you need to escape into something, like a video game. And I can't watch anime when I get that bad, because honestly I half watch most anime. Like I'll read some of the subtitles and then I won't pay attention to the rest. It's kind of something that I passively view, you know? So with a video game, it's nice to have something that I'm actively doing. And it's not just that, but it also feels like an active goal is ticking up as well. You know, when you play a game, and for example, in Luft Trousers, you're constantly trying to find upgrades. You're trying to upgrade your machine through grinding. And so that's a goal that's immediate right there, and you're entirely focusing on the acquisition of that goal. And so, you know, evolutionarily speaking, we want to do that. We want to be able to sit down and just do what is in service of survival. And so, you know, in the old times, it would be finding food, it would be building shelter, you know, having sex, all these other things. Those are the things you immerse yourself in, where you're constantly watching progress tick up. Progress is always going up when you're doing those things, and that's what you're immersed in, because that's what the brain wants. It wants dopamine. And the thing a lot of people don't understand about dopamine is that it's not directly pleasure. Dopamine is associated with pleasure, but a lot of how dopamine is elicited is through having pleasure put in your face and feeling like you can get it. You know, it's the thing that happens when you feel like you're about to get something really good. And oftentimes the feeling of almost getting pleasure is better than the pleasure itself. And so the function of dopamine is to have us reproduce and survive. And video games, in their construction, are just a constant stream of dopamine. It's you constantly watching these goals tick up, and you progressing in some sense, and having all of your senses being stimulated with constant things going on, constant problems that you need to solve, constant enemies that you need to evade for your own survival in order to get a reward. And so video games are good because they reconnect with those senses. Even though it is in a very disconnected, discombobulated technological form, it nonetheless reconnects with those senses. And I think that's what's cool about it. I'm gonna read the chat here. I don't know if anyone is in the chat. No one is in the chat. Okay. Two people are watching. Cool, though. Let's see here. But yeah, the thing about Luft Trousers is, it's a very good game to play with something on in the background, because after you play it for a few hours, you know, there's not much more after that. You know, you kind of get the idea. The environment is fairly simple, but it is very fun. Like, it's just not something that I think I could play for like 8 hours at a time the way that I would with Skyrim or something. And that's an example of a game that has a system of very complex goals that speak to the brain, speak to the senses, and whatnot. This game has very simple goals that one can get bored with over time. You know, a more complex game is able to, you know, hit all of those senses continuously. It's like boom, boom, boom. You know, we're just hitting you with so much stuff at once that you have to navigate towards. And a lot of the goals and payoff also takes more time, which is, you know, something that's going to reward you more heavily, because it's like, wow, you know, I took all this time to do this thing, and, you know, it feels good to finally get that moment of satisfaction after spending so long on one thing. I think that's part of where the immersion of JRPGs comes in, is that they take that basic idea of the goal of, you know, the release of dopamine, um, and they apply it to a very complex, lush, and beautiful world. Because this is another thing about people, is that, like, scientifically speaking, we just love beauty, and I think Japanese RPGs are the masters at creating beauty. And there's also an evolutionary reason for this, because um, humans needed to be adjusted to surviving in certain surroundings. That the reason why we like seeing beautiful things, and we need to see beautiful things, is because it's a survival technique. And this is why when people live in a town that they find to be more aesthetically pleasing, more beautiful, they tend to be less stressed. You know, they tend to not live longer, but like their general stance on life is better. There's a great Kurzgesagt video about this that I recommend you watch. It's if you just look up Kurzgesagt, you'll find it, but it's called like Why We Love Beauty or something like that. And so JRPGs, they combine this need for the goal, this constant you know, stream of things ticking up, with the need for beauty. And you know, music is added in as well. Music in JRPGs is very, very thought about. You know, it's not like with some games where they just put it in and it's whatever. You know, music in JRPGs is very important to the emotional catharsis of the entire story. So, you know, if you have the beauty and the music, then it makes you feel immersed in this world. If you can make a world that's convincing, and by convincing I don't mean realistic, because that's another thing. You know, people tend to conflate realism with being like real life. That is not what realism is. What realism is being able to convey and make your world believable. So, Akira, for example. Is the world close to real life? No. Is the world believable because of its sense of realism, because of its sense of dynamics, architecture, animation fidelity? Yes. When I watch that movie, I feel more immersed in it because it puts all of this detail into every single aspect. The animation moves very, very, you know, very, very well, with a lot of fidelity, and like, the backgrounds were literally made by a guy who was an architect, so they have incredible amounts of structural detail, and so it draws you in. It makes you feel like you're more a part of that space, of that world, and so the goal oftentimes of JRPGs is to make that world convincing. You know, it's how do we find a way to immerse the player in this world as much as we possibly can. And that often comes through how the characters are written. You know, not just the way the game looks, but also how do we write these characters to make the game feel more immersive as a whole, to make it feel more believable, while the motivations of, you know, a character who wants to destroy the entire world with magic or whatever, you know, sounds kind of far-fetched, unrealistic, but you can make it believable, and that's what matters. You know, it doesn't matter how believable it is in real life, it matters, or how close it is to real life, it matters how believable it is within the context of that world, which is part of why worlds that have rules is important. You know, if you have rules in your story, then you're able to, you know, have a logic by which that story operates, thus making it more convincing. If you just change the rules all the time, you're gonna make the viewer less immersed. And so I think all of these elements kind of coming together allows for, you know, a JRPG to exist. It's a very complex way of feeding in on all of these natural senses that humans have, you know? Let me check the chat again. Oh shit, 4 people are watching. There's so many fucking bullets coming on at once. Do you see this? There's so many. And this is the guy that I need to take out here. Is this one, this fucking bastard right here. Oh shit, okay, I'm gonna blow up if I don't get somewhere soon. Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. Alright. This fucking bastard over here. Oh, fuck! Okay. Alright. Alright. Ooh, damn, I'm surprised that didn't blow me up. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay, now that blew me up, because when I went up there, there were enemies that I couldn't see. Alright, let's try this again, because I want to blow up one of those big fucking, one of those big fucking ships. Woo! This is how they felt on D-Day, I think. I think this is just a direct representation of what D-Day looks like. This is just a fact. Oh! By the way, if those of you in the chat want to ask me any questions, you're more than welcome to. Because I often come on these streams with less topics than I would like. But yeah, in general, being able to reconnect with video games has been quite nice. It's you know, therapeutic, helpful, and whatnot. If I didn't have video games, sometimes I wonder what I would do. You know, because they really do help. You know, one game I want to play that I played back when it came out in 2013 was Silent Hill Downpour. Now, it's nowhere near as good as the other games in the Silent Hill franchise, obviously, but I've just had this sense of nostalgia for it recently. Like, I've been thinking a lot about it, and I remember when it came out, I remember the mine level and, you know, the prison and stuff, and it was cool, the different endings, and it never reached the heights that the old games did, but it was cool, you know? And I feel nostalgic for that. You know, I want to go back to Bright Falls. Wait, no, Bright Falls is Alan Wake. What am I talking about? I should play Alan Wake again too, anyway. Because Alan Wake was a great game as well. I liked horror games a lot. Oh shit, I got a new bomb! Let's see. Wait, what does it do? Drops bombs, slower health okay. Okay, so I'm just dropping more then. Okay. Okay, this should be more effective to use on the big ship guy. Alright. Okay, that's the wrong folder. Okay. Alright, let's see how this works. Oh boy. Woo! I'm doing fucking somersaults and shit. You people have never seen a plane fly this good. I'm outclassing all of you right now. This is masterwork right here. Look at this. This is I'm clearly well above. I should be pro. I should be what is it called when like they do like the gamer leagues or whatever for Overwatch? Yeah, I need to join a Luff Trousers gamer league. Clearly I am just astounding at this. This is not bad at all. Clearly. I'm not messing up in the slightest. drop 5... or bomb 5 boats, okay. I thought it said drop 5 bombs. I was like, wait, I've dropped way more bombs than that by this point. More than 5. Okay, this one's for all the marbles. This fucking guy. Okay. I'm a trickster right now. That's the level I'm at, is trickster. Okay. Why am I already flaming up? That's the thing, is that, like, my plane is already flaming up. I don't even think I got hit. I believe I just bombed a boat. You people can't even see. This is why bombs from above are cool, because it's just you just keep going, like you just keep flying by the guy and they don't even know what hit him. It's I hate military stuff and just the idea of war in general, but I gotta admit, the idea of planes just dropping bombs on stuff is so cool. Like, it just, aesthetically, it just looks cool. Like, whenever I watch those military movies and they have the scene where they do Pearl Harbor, it's like, whoa. Now that's cool. There's this game I used to play a lot called Medal of Honor Rising Sun, and the moment, like the last level of the game, they have you on like this ship. It wasn't Pearl Harbor directly, because the game starts out with Pearl Harbor, but it's like you're on this ship and you have to like stop all these planes from blowing up and stuff. It's so cool. I should play that game again. Oh my god. I remember that game being fucking great. First-person shooters, even though they get a lot of shit, they are one of the best genres. It's the one I always go back to. The one I'm always able to go back to. Okay, now this is me playing with one hand, so I can look at the chat on my phone to see if anybody posted. Actually, I could just pause it. I'm trying to... Yeah, I'll just open it up. I'll just open it up on my phone. Okay, yeah, cool. You people don't even know what hit ya. I feel like the market for streaming at literally 7 a.m. is not very good. I don't know, maybe that's just a theory. But I do have quite a few international viewers, so that may not be the case for some. But in the United States, it's typically, my audience tends to be the type who are always up at night because they're unemployed or hikis and whatnot. So I tend to want to do streams later at night because that way I can get everybody. And the people who are, normies and whatnot who have a job, they just got home from work, so it works for them too. Streaming in the morning, it tends to be harder to get people to say stuff in the chat. Which, now the thing with me is that I can talk for a very long amount of time, but if I don't have lots of different things to go off of, eventually I just get stagnant and I can't say anything anymore. Woo! This is so cool. I just love the amount of bullets, bombs, enemies just going all over the screen at once. It's like this sensory overload that you get where you have to be paying attention to so many different things at once, and it just adds to this sense of intensity. It adds to this sense of urgency that you get when you play the game, where it's like, oh damn, I really do need to be bombing these guys, you know? Now Toho is one of my favorite games because of that, but the way that Toho does it is very different. This game is much more about the military aesthetic, whereas Toho is just about how many bombs they can throw at you at once, and it kind of has more of a magical anime aesthetic. Whereas, you know, even though it's ostensibly the same idea, it feels very different because this is a military game. You know, the way that the animation and designs and all of that is structured is to reflect, you know, old school military game with, you know, some modern flares to it. Whereas Toho, I feel very different when I play it, because even though it is the same thing more or less, it's the little differences that change the entire picture. I think I'm gonna play something else now. Is that this is enough? This is enough left trousers. Enough. Let's see here. Let's see, what am I gonna play now? Let's go to the games folder. I could play Return to Castle Wolfenstein, but I don't know if it shows up on the screen or not. That is actually a good question. Will it work with OBS? Let's see here. Okay, it seems to be loading up. It's showing up for me. I don't know if it's showing up on the screen or not. Okay, yeah, it seems to be kind of showing up on the screen. Let's see. I know I can change the settings in OBS. Or can I? Oh, this should... Let's see here. If I go into OBS and I... Okay, Alt-Tab is not working. Let's go into the Task Manager. Let's... Okay, close out Wolfenstein. And... isolate... this. Okay, that's not... Okay, this is how I do it. Okay, I will zoom in this way. Alright. Let's see how it looks now. This is, I had to do this when I played Euro Truck Simulator. Because on Euro Truck Simulator, it's literally the exact same way. They don't have the right, resolution for the game. And so because my monitor is 980 by, 1920 by 1080, I believe. Because it is, you know, at that level, it's harder to, you know, it's harder to, it's harder to record it on, you know, because a lot of these games just outright don't do that. They don't do that resolution. So you know, you have to be creative with how you get OBS to work. Okay, I don't like using the controller to play this game, so I'm going to use the keyboard. See, I've played through this level so many times and just died. Can't accommodate me any further in your condition. I see how it is. Okay, yeah, just open the door. Alright. Alright, here we go. Woo! Sometimes I get like whiplash from playing this game because the way you turn is so fucking fast. They're playing Nazi songs in the background, that's good. Woo! Got him! Nazi music was aesthetic. I mean, I don't even like the Nazi aesthetic, but their music was kind of okay. The Nazis had a very bad aesthetic, honestly. And they were supposed to be like these puritanical guys. Their aesthetic was shit, honestly. Hey! I can... If I shot that woman, I would lose the entire level. American! Let's see. I can open this door, right? Yes, I can. Woo! Got him. See, this game is really good too. I played this game a lot when I was younger. It was actually one of the first video games that I really got into. I believe I played this when I was about 8 or 7 years old. You know, I was handed this game because I had been playing video games since I was like 2, you know, but there were certain ones that were just, you know, off limits because I wasn't allowed to play this game. But when I was like 8 years old, like almost 8 years old, I was handed this game, and they told me, you know, just play this, and you'll have something to do. And I was like, okay, that sounds like a good enough deal, because I was bored at the time. And I played it. I played through the entire thing at that time, and I kept playing through it. Like, my first playthrough of this game was not the only time that I played it back then. I kept playing it over and over again, because I just liked it so much. I did the same thing with Halo, because I played Halo when I was like 3 years old. It was one of the first games I ever played. I kind of just walked around aimlessly. I didn't really know how to play it very well. But nonetheless, it was my first video gaming experiences. Now, the first game I ever played outright was Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast. That was when I was 2. But, like, let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, so this game I played it a lot around that time. But Halo was the OG for me in terms of games that I would just play over and over and over again, no matter the circumstances. Because I had a connection to it, you know, playing it, it was one of the first that I played. It was very dynamic, it was very, you know, immersive for its time, and so I got really into it. Oh my god, this is what I hate about this game, is you have to start right from the beginning, every time. Every single fucking time you have to start right from the beginning. What the fuck? And then you have to listen to this guy do his little spiel about, I can't protect you anymore, and it's like, just take me back to the part that I was at, you know? You know, part of it adds to the sense of, to the sense of difficulty the game has. I'm not going to deny that that's a good thing, but when you played this level as many times as I have, it gets kind of annoying. I don't even know how I beat this game when I was a kid. I beat this game several times when I was very young. It's like now, I haven't played video games for so long that my ability has just gone down this much. Jesus Christ. I believe this game is, made for Antifa fans. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, fuck! I did not even see that guy there. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Goddamn Germans. I think Germans are the real problem here. See, it works so well every time we just take away power from Germany. It's not like they're trying to get their military back or anything now. Woo! God damn it. This is going to be the stream where I die endlessly at this game. I have a feeling. At least I have a drink here. That's the problem when you're live streaming, is that if you don't have a drink, it can be unbearable. Wait, did I grab the gun? I don't think I grabbed the gun. No, I didn't. Okay, thank God I went back to get it because this is useful. Okay. With this guy over here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a sneak attack. He's over here singing about whores or whatever. Boom! Got him! And now these guys aren't going to be alerted when I do this. Oops. I wonder who did that. Got pranked, nigga. Okay, here we go. By the way, I have the pass to say that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Is someone there? What is it with these ridiculous German accents? You just got pranked. Jake Paulers. Okay. Dab on the haters, guys. Come on. Oh, shit! I killed Carl. I thought he was an enemy. What's with people that want media to conform to their values? I think why people tend to want media to conform to their values is that when you watch something that, you know, fulfills you emotionally, when it feels good to watch, it tends to be because it speaks to you in some personal way, right? And so the reason why people tend to like seeing things that represent who they are is because it shows them that they are, one, not alone, but it also feels emotionally cathartic to them to see their ideals represented in the form of media. Because the function of media is to be emotionally cathartic. And so when something is emotionally cathartic, it tends to do something to you or for you in a personal way. And media that represents your values is personal, and so it makes you feel something. I do think media should challenge your values, and you should constantly be bettering yourself along with media, but that's not a typical view that people have. And I can understand wanting to see something that represents who you are. However, I try to go more outside that, and I don't think that all media should just be, you know, made in the face of one core ethical paradigm. I think media should be challenging that paradigm. Let's see. All right. Oh fuck! I didn't do the thing where I threw the grenade. I messed up. All right. Okay. Got him. Okay. Maybe in the stream I'll actually get past this level. What's this? I'll type it in the chat. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I was playing Luft Trousers before this, but I stopped. I should keep that food there as a strategic advantage. Let's see. Okay. Oh, fuck! Is there no one up here? I thought there was someone up here. Oh shit, yeah, there is. Oh, thank God, food. Woo! Grenades. Uh-oh. And this... this game is racist. This game is racist against Germans. I will not have my heritage be thrown under the bus like this. Clearly we need to ban and censor Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy. This is okay, this is the moment where I'm pretty sure there's a guy over here that I have to take out. Is someone there? There we go. You have German roots? Yes, I do. I have, like, what is it, like 20%, I think? 20% German? I don't know. Something like that. 20, 25, I don't, my, grandfather, well, no, my my great-grandfather was, Jewish German. He left Germany during the Holocaust, I believe, or before the Holocaust. He came to America. So yeah, were some of your ancestors Nazis? I would imagine, but I have a lot of Jewish roots as well, Jewish and German at the same time, because, like I said, like, great-granddad was literally Jewish German. He was both. So I would imagine more of my heritage is fighting against Nazis than it is being Nazis directly. But I don't know enough. Hey, here's Carl. Okay, thank God. I'm inside. Okay, I understand. Let me... Ooh, food, yay! I also have American Indian, specifically Cherokee. I believe it's like 6%, something like that. Not very much. I don't think 6% American Indian is even relevant. Some people think it is. I don't think it's relevant. Okay, he let me out through this door. And now, I assume... How do you know this stuff? Did you get a DNA tested or something? This is... I have not had my DNA tested, however, my parents have, and they also have a lot of, like, background information on their family. So I mostly go off of what my parents and other family have told me. Although I should get my DNA tested. I want to. I just haven't had the money to do so. It costs a lot for, you know, something that's just meant to be kind of interesting, you know. I don't think genetics matter that much in general. But people like it because it's part of their identity or whatever, and I can understand that. Okay, This is the building I'm supposed to go in, I believe. And then out here, there's a bunch of enemies. Okay, I can't go in this door either. God damn it, where am I supposed to go? I know I've beaten this level at one point too, that's the thing. Is that, because I've beaten this game several times before, I haven't played it in such a long time. Not all the way through, I mean. So like, okay, I killed that guy. And Carl's in here, so, well, he went, did he close the fucking door? Oh wait, no, this one's the door I go out, okay. So, where do I go? I should get my DNA tested, because it is at least kind of interesting. I think it's one of those things that's always meant to be, I'm supposed to go down here, aren't I? Now I just need to figure out how to fucking crouch. Let's see here. How do I crouch? What button crouches? Jesus Christ. This one makes people look up. Is it shift? Is it control? Okay, it's not control. Which button crouches? God damn it. Is it this one? Oh, I did it. Am I still... You can just walk through? You don't need to crouch? You can just walk through? Can you? Okay, you can. Cool. I don't even know if there is a crouch function in this game. Hey, and now I can open this door because I'm on the other side. What do you know, eh? I actually found it. Hey, what's going on here? Woo! That was a terrible weapon to choose, honestly. Hey, listen. You people are unideal. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Okay. Fucking Christians over here. Get out. Get out. Goddamn Christians. This is the real problem here. Okay. Okay, so I can... Ooh, it's an image of my favorite man in the universe. Adolf Hitler. Praise Keck. Let's see. Okay, is that it? Is that all the stuff in here? I know you can break images. If you break an image, there's sometimes stuff behind it. So I'm gonna break the stuff in here. Not even a trace of me around. Let's see here. So I went through here. Zustracek Torvaish. Let's get out of here. Oh boy. That was like me talking in Russian, and then all of a sudden I changed to like a combination of a Russian and British accent when I spoke in English. I don't know what this is. What game is this? This is Return to Castle Wolfenstein. It's a Nazi war game that was made as a sequel to Wolfenstein 3D, which was like the first-person shooter that ever came out. This was a sequel that was made in 2003, early 2000s, around that time. What is it with these guys having the Deus Ex avatars? I don't understand this. What is this joke? I always see people with Deus Ex avatars posting oh yeah, in comment sections, and I don't get it. Is this a reference? I've never played the original Deus Ex, so I don't even know. but it's always of the same character. Oh! Mm. Okay. Did I get him? I need a different weapon to pull out. I like how this started out as a Luftrauser stream, and then it eventually just became me playing Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Oh shit, it's one of the leader-looking guys. See, this is the advantage of having a big gun like this, is because when you get one of the guys, it really gets them, you know? It's more powerful than the other weapons. Okay, I have a feeling I'm gonna get shot here, so that would be... Okay, yes, I am getting shot here. Okay, is there a... I need to save. I can save, I'll save over this one. I believe if I save, it won't send me back to the beginning? I don't even remember. Okay. Can I go through here? Oh, thank fucking God. Who is that? Who just shot me? Where did that come from? Did it come from up there? Up here? Okay. I just need to keep walking until I eventually find food. Okay, this is the way I came, I believe. A YouTuber who has the pic as his profile pic asked his fans to change all their profile to the same one as his, so he could reach 1 million subscribers before some guy with the same name as his, oh, okay. So it's kind of like a PewDiePie versus T-Series scenario, more or less. Yeah, let's go back the way we came. If I can even figure out the way... Oh, thank fucking God. I didn't even know this was here. Now I have more security in battle when I get back to the spot where I came from. Let's see here. I believe this is the way. I could be wrong, though. See, because I opened these doors. Okay, I'm just getting lost now at this point. Okay, yeah, this is the wrong way. Yeah, kind of like that, I guess. Although it's a bit cringe now with all the 12-year-old Fortnite kids doing it. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when a meme spreads, is that when it gets big enough, eventually you're just gonna get the Fortnite people. Oh, fuck! She just said, please don't shoot, and then I accidentally shot her because I just assumed she was an enemy. Oh my God, and it takes me all the way back here too. I can't load the save? Yes, I can. Okay, thank God. And it seems to have me having more health than I had before too. Okay, I remember now. I need to get in there. That's where I need to get into. I need to get into that church graveyard building. But yeah, whenever any meme gets big, you're always going to have the Fortnite kids messing it up, and you know, you can only do so much. Infinite Outlaw kills women pleading not to get shot. 2019 colorized. Ah! Oh no! I've been exposed. I am I am a rampant misogynist and murderer. Clearly, this is a fact. Now I just need to kill children on the stream. That's the only thing I need to do. Hey, you're not gonna recognize that I killed all these Nazis before? Ugh, clearly the media is biased in favor of... in favor of a leftist agenda. Why is the media attacking me? Okay, it says I can break it. I did it! Hey! Woo! Prepare for demonetization. Big sad. Yeah, like I ever had monetization. Yeah, a channel like mine is never gonna get monetized. I don't even think I'm ever gonna hit 1,000 subscribers. Oh boy. Okay, this is the mission with the zombies, I think. I remember something like that. It's like a slaughterhouse in here. What are they? Where did they come from? Yeah. The way these fucking characters talk, Jesus Christ. What? It's destroyed. Of course they've sealed you in here. It's an experiment. Yep. Is this the moment where I team up with the Nazis? Wow, this really is a media smear campaign. Wait a minute. Okay, so the roof is breaking. I believe this is the moment where, like, zombies come out of nowhere or whatever. Yeah, so these are the shield guys that they were doing the experiments on. I'm gonna let them shoot those guys first before I kill them. Because I think it's better to just kill the zombies first. You know, I have to protect the Nazis in this instance, because they're the ones killing the zombies. Oh, fuck! Well, not anymore. Well, that's the end of that. When is... I really want someone to make, like, an exposed video on me and my content. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet, because I've made so many enemies over time. You know, I have so many people in this community, or in other communities, that just really don't like me. So I feel like I should have had an exposed video made on me at this point. You guys need to up your ante over here. You need to Good morning. This Minecraft lull. Yes, I'm playing Minecraft right now. This is my world. This is my Hunger Games. This is my Hunger Games world. Oh my god. You'll make one. Cool. Make a cringe compilation of all the things I've said about Jewish people. Oh my god, if people looked through live streams I've been in long enough and they found all of the anti-Semitic stuff I said, that would ruin any chance I would ever have at getting a career. Oh, This is the problem with being 16 on the internet, is that you make mistakes just all the time. Minecraft. Oh no! For those of you who don't know or can't see the chat, DC Dog just said Minecraft, but with the way it was spelled in Mein Kampf. This is good. I appreciate this. So wait a minute. If we were to translate that would just be my craft in English. So I guess Hitler really built something here. I guess that's the alternative name. That's the alternative name of Mein Kampf is Minecraft. not my struggle. Um, why do people not like me? It's just, it comes with having opinions. It comes with, going against the grain and all that. I've said some things that a lot of trans people don't like and whatnot. I've kind of, I've said a lot of just very controversial things to some people that people get sensitive about, which, I can understand that, but, I've in general just said a lot of things that people disagree with. Um, Wait, you're 16? Bruh, I thought you were 19 at least. Whoa. Um, yeah, people tend to not know that I'm 16. Even though I personally feel like it's obvious because I see all of these things that I'm doing and I'm like, okay, this is too edgy for, someone who's older to do this. Or like, this is just too stupid. But yeah, I guess where the confusion comes from is that I've just been practicing on YouTube for so long that like my voice sounds older because I talk in a radio voice all the time. That's the way that I make videos is by trying to talk in a radio voice. And it's just because I've been practicing for as long as I have. Um, let's see. Okay, So, wait a minute, was that just a trap? Was there just nothing here? Okay. But yeah, the weird thing about the trans remarks that a lot of people have against me is that, like, I still love trans people. I think they're fine people and whatnot. It's just, I disagree with certain things, just about, like, the way that they see identity or, the practicality of certain things. Like, I've dated several trans people. I don't think, I don't think I'm just this, like, this immense bigot. I just disagree on stuff about gender. But the thing with politics nowadays is that it's just so volatile that, people are unwilling to listen to other people challenging something that they believe. And I get it, because I get angry too. I get angry when I feel like people are, are misrepresenting something I believe, or, go against go against something that I firmly believe in. But you have to get over that, And I've been slowly teaching myself how to not let it bother me so much. But it's just unfortunate, because people don't want to do that. They just want to be in the same space all the time and never challenge their own ideas, which you need to constantly be challenging your ideas if you want to improve on them. At this point, you can't even have disagreements. With a lot of people, yeah. Yeah, with a lot of people, you can't have any disagreements, or it's just, you're a bigot, you're a racist, you're a Nazi. That's what it is. If you disagree with us, we're gonna deplatform you. And the right and the left does this. Like, it's not just the left or like SJWs, because someone like Mike Cernovich, he actively campaigned to have leftist podcast host Sam Seder deplatformed. He had dug up something a tweet that he had made, making a satire joke about rape, and he sent it to MSNBC, and then Sam Seder got his job at MSNBC taken away. And then all of these right-wing people came out of the woodwork and praised what Mike Cernovich was doing, and they were like, haha, down with the liberal cuck getting his job taken away. If this was a right-wing person doing this, all of these alt-right people would be screaming freedom of speech and how could these leftists censor us and all this other stuff. But when they do it to someone who's a leftist, they actively praise it. And so in this instance, both sides are calling for censorship. Both sides are wanting people to be deplatformed because they disagree with their message. And so it's just gotten so volatile, you know? Even people who are on the same side can't come to a consensus. Especially on the left, I feel like. Like, on the left, there's this great video by a YouTuber called Democratic Socialist 01, where he talked about the sectarian left versus the united right, where in times of crisis, you know, the right will all come together and, you know, they'll come together over, you know, the idea that we hate leftists, you know, right-wing people, they're going to all be able to be under the banner of hating leftists. Whereas the left, you have anarchists, you have tankies, you have libertarian socialists, you have social democrats, you have all these different things. And so, and I mean, usually social democrats will align themselves with the right wing in times of crisis. That's why, you know, the social democrats shot Rosa Luxemburg in the German Revolution. But that's neither here nor there. In general, the left is going to be very sectarian. They're going to, you know, they're going to disagree with each other a lot on principle, and so they're not going to get together to make the world that they want. And so the left oftentimes loses because they don't have a united front. They can't come to a consensus, they can't come to a compromise. And so the right is going to keep winning because of that, you know? Politics are stupid and hard and annoying, and I'm sad I have to I have to legally vote in a year. I mean, you don't have to vote, dude. You can just choose not to vote. It's not that big of a deal. You know, the thing about the United States is that all of the candidates are going to be the same anyway, so it does not even matter. Just don't vote. I mean, the issues I care about aren't going to be voted on. You know, ending the wars? No fucking candidate is going to run on ending the wars. Tulsi Gabbard has, but she's a fraud. Her entire campaign is funded by, you know, the military-industrial complex. She's not going to end the fucking wars. So, like, you know, it's one of those things where, like, you know, no candidate is going to stop Israel from committing all of these human rights violations because they're in bed with Israel. They're not going to stop Saudi Arabia. Both parties agree that these people are good because they make us more money. And so it doesn't matter. Voting doesn't matter because they're just going to keep killing fucking brown people in the Middle East. And that's what pisses me off. I don't give a fuck about whether trans people are going to have rights or not. That could mean nothing to me. What I care about are the people getting slaughtered in Syria. The literal children getting slaughtered in Syria. No candidate's going to run on that. Like I said, Tulsi Gabbard is trying to, but she's a fraud. Like, her campaign and her in general political career is funded by the military-industrial complex. So, like, you know, it doesn't matter. Just don't vote. It's all, you know, it's all a sham. The media is controlled by a bunch of corporations. They don't care about you. They'll lie to you. Just don't vote. I'm in Australia and we have to or we get fined. Ew, gross. That's really gross. Let's see. But if you don't vote, Woodland Head Puncher will get you. Oh no! That's right, he's gonna come into my house. He's gonna come into my house and tell me that I've been transphobic and that I'm not doing my part by voting Hillary Clinton. Oh, Jesus Christ. Liberals make me very mad sometimes, honestly. This is like the 5th time that I've died on this level. Jesus Christ. Okay, this this is what I need to do. I need to use a sniper on these guys. Boom. Okay, the thing about these guys is that if you shoot their shield, they'll, it'll just bounce the gun off of you. Okay, I have to go to bed now. It's very late. I hope everyone has a good rest of the stream. Yeah, good night, Ziffa? I don't know how to say that name, but yeah. Sleep well. Did I get everything in here that I could get? Okay, I need to reload and then grab this ammo. Oh, fuck. These guys are like more OP than all of the other enemies in the entire game. Because literally when you shoot them, your bullets bounce off their fucking shield. Brown bricks in Minecraft. Okay. Brown bricks. Oh, shit. And then they have these little head things that as soon as the head gets you, it kills you. Because all of the other ones have degenerated your health from, you know, having shields that bounce all the things off of you. Okay, what if I just throw this bomb down here? Okay, this is... Okay, now the Nazis shot me, okay. Is this... The new Wolfenstein looks good. It is not the new Wolfenstein. It is, like 13, like, more like 15 years old. Yeah, I think it's like 15 years old. Let's see. Okay. This is the moment where I need to throw the bomb in the right position at the right time. That's how we get them. Oh, fuck. What is with these little skulls that always show up? Okay. I'm gonna play something else. This is making me mad now. Save game. Also, hi Tatsuhiro Sato. I didn't see your comment until just now. Now let's play something else. Maybe I should play Postal? First of all, let's change the, resolution on here. Oh wow, I've been streaming for like an hour now. Let's see. I don't want to play Valhalla. I could play more Hotline Miami, but I feel like that's a cliche at this point for my streams. I'll play Blaze Blue. Alright. Arc System Works. Here we go. Arcade. Please select your character. Okay, this bitch is pretty cool. First class vigilante. With his mysterious doll Nirvana, he has brought many chemicals to justice. Who Lord? Okay. Is the game... I think the game's not showing up on screen? Possibly? Yeah, it doesn't look like the game's showing up on screen right now. Let me see this. Okay, I'll just play something else then. Because if the game's not going to show up, I'm just not going to play it. I could play Love. Love is a good game. I like that game. Press jump to continue. Is it... Okay, one. Options. Where's full screen mode? I need screen settings, full screen, 8x. Okay. Oh, there we go. I apologize for how many technical problems I'm having on this live stream. Arcade mode. Let's do that. Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah, this game is cool because it's just like a platformer, but it has challenges implemented into it. So, like, the challenge of the game... So, the challenge of the game is to be able to survive, basically, and there's lots of, like, little pitfalls and things like that. Like, the game itself is a challenge. Okay, so, the game... I'm seeing on the stream now that the game isn't showing up, so I have to fix that. Let's see here. Steam options. Okay. How do I get into the menu? Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. Return to game. Okay. Exit. Wait, no, main menu. Options. Screen settings. I think I'm just gonna have to play it, this way. Okay. Sorry about that. Again, this is the problem when you live stream, is that the OBS will oftentimes just not work. Like, you know, I would like if the game just worked, you know, if it would just do what it's supposed to, but it doesn't do that. And so I oftentimes just have to try and find a way to get around it. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm seeing on the stream now that it is showing up. And it's heavily delayed for me, by the way. Okay, here we go. But yeah, I love the way that this game looks because it basically looks like an Atari 2600 game. But just using the advantage of modern computers, so they can use the style of that game, but they can add so much more to it because of, you know, the amount of information we can process now. Okay, you can see it now. Cool. Fuck. This is a good Valentine's Day game. Oh no! Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Now we're doing it. Okay. This is like my dating sim, you know? When people typically feel lonely and sad, they play, I don't know, Lovely Pop or whatever it's called. The one with the bitches who do puzzles or something. I just play this. I play the game of love. The platforming fucking puzzle game. Oh my... Oh no. No, 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 no. You're gonna make me go all the way back? Okay. This is another thing that the SJWs don't like about me, is that I use bitches very flippantly. And I say faggot a lot as well. Even though I am myself bisexual, so I should be allowed to use faggot as flippantly as I want, but no, it's offensive, so I'm not allowed to say it. God damn it. Okay. Here we go. I'm very bad at this game, by the way, because it requires bitches who do puzzles. Yeah, yeah. I don't remember the name of the exact game. It's called like Lovely Pop or something like that. It's got like the Pagel thing going on where it, you know, it has the you know, like the 5 dots that you need this much of this color or whatever, and then they say ooh kawaii desu or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but it was like a meme game for a while that all these fucking man children would play, and they would be able to feel like they're reconnecting with humanity through an anime character. Honey Pop, yeah, that's the one. Oh no! Okay. This requires immense precision. I'm not joking here. This is... Maybe it's because I'm playing it with a stick. Okay. God damn it. This is the moment moment that I become DSP and I start blaming the game. You know, they're hacking right now. The game is hacking itself right in front of me. This game isn't even online and they're hacking. Oh my god. DZ Dog, are you hacking me right now? Are you hacking? Is this the reason why I'm losing? Oh! Goddamn hackers! Maybe you're hacking me. Okay. Oh no! Okay. I was saved. Saved by the bell. I'm a boxer now. This is me training to be a professional boxer. It requires immense fortitude and concentration. Let's see. Okay. Woo! Are we doing it? Are we doing it live? Are we doing it, Reddit? Oh! Oh no! This is not okay. This is not okay. This is still better than that one part in my Sphinx stream. Yeah. you were just really wanted to get over that boulder, but you couldn't figure it out. That was pretty funny. I remember that. I have nostalgic memories about that Christmas stream. Like, honestly, the time that you were streaming Sphinx and me and Mark were on there with you, DZ Dog, that was like, that was the best thing that happened that Christmas, honestly. That was fun. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, I need precision. I need to be like Mike Tyson and Jimmy Lee from Double Dragon combined together. I need the Konami code. That's what I really need. If I just start shouting the Konami code at the game, it should work. How did that even happen? Okay, this is the game is hacking right now. This is not okay. Ah! Trolling on the libs, epic style. Okay, here we go. Dab on the haters. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So, all right. We need to use our power level here. This is like, I need to use the Goku power levels right now. A power level of over 9,000%. Okay. Alright. When are we going to start power scaling individual video games? The DBZ power scaling community needs to power scale my live streams. Oh! It's whenever I start talking too much that I always lose in this game. Okay, this is the moment where I focus. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. This is just going to be an endless stream of me being bad at video games. That's all my live streams ever are. Just put your little hand in mine. Me playing this game is like that scene from Groundhog Day where he just keeps on waking up over and over again to do the same thing, but he always has to do it in a slightly different way to keep things interesting until he finally figures out that the problem here was that he was being too self-centered. That's basically my playthrough of this game, is that I keep regenerating, but I will keep regenerating until I learn the lesson here. Clearly I just have not learned the lesson of the game of love. That's the real Oh! Oh! I was almost there, too! Okay, I think you kind of have to apply force to the stick, but not too much when you're making those jumps. So you kind of have to move the stick with the exact precision that you want it to land by. Okay. It's kind of like you're controlling the outcome of the jump. No! No! Okay, now I just died again. Alright. That was the one time. That was the one time I didn't jump right. Here we go. Alright, are we gonna do it? We're gonna do it? Mark my words. Mark my words, I will do this right. Okay. 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 Alright. The next jump. Next jump. Next jump. Okay. Next jump. Next jump. Next jump. Next jump. Next jump. Jesus. Okay. Alright, let's do this one more time. Alright. Now this will be the time that I get there. Mark my words. Mark my words yet again. Well, I mean, I didn't die, so at least there's that. I've died 40 times here. So they give you 100 lives. I've died 40 times. Okay. 59. 59. 58. 58 is my number, guys. Lucky number, 58. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. 57. Lucky number, 57. Okay. This will be your lucky day. Okay. What do I win? What do I win, mister? 56. Your lucky number is 56. Okay, but what do I win? Oh boy. Okay. 55. Your lucky number is 55. It's am I just going to keep cycling through lucky numbers here? Or 54. Your lucky number is 54. 53. Okay. But how many times can I be lucky before I eventually win something? Is this how this is going to work? You're just going to keep telling me that I'm lucky and that I'm going to win all of these things, but every time I fail, all of a sudden you change the goalpost to be something else? Is that what this is about? Do this. We're going to actually do this with Spirit. 53. My lucky number is 53. I mean, this guy's a professional. He's wearing a suit. How can he possibly be wrong here? Okay. 53. Here we go. Okay. We're done! I didn't die. 53. 53. Watch that little guy run right here. This is, I think this game is an active... 52! Your lucky number is 52. Okay, mister, I understand. It's 52 now. I believe this game is an active portrayal of my life. It's just this. It's just running and running and believing you're going to make it somewhere until you fail. 51! 51! Your lucky number is 51. You know, I just keep chasing after this ideal of the exit, and yet, no matter how far I run, I just keep falling down the same pits again and again, never improving, never making your way to the top. Wow, this stream got nihilistic fast. Oh no! 50, your 49, your lucky number is 50, 48, your lucky number is 48. No more heroes, ref. Almost to 51. Almost. No more heroes. No more heroes reference. Oh, okay, okay. I don't remember that part of No More Heroes. I should stream the entirety of No More Heroes. I just need to capture 47. I have an Elgato somewhere. It's just in storage. So if I could get that out of storage, I could stream No More Heroes. That was a great game. Oh my god, No More Heroes was so good. That's probably one of my favorite games of all time. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Did you ever play Mad World, DZ Dog? Mad World was really good. I saw Pan Pizza made a video on Anarchy Reigns, the Mad World sequel, which I have not played Anarchy Reigns, but it looks really good. Probably not as good as Mad World, but it does look really good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you have... It's so good, isn't it? I don't think I've ever played a game that had that big of a sense of scale. Like, even though they were just individual, like, battle royale, okay, you go from point A to point B just battling all these characters. It had a better 46. Your lucky number is 46. It had a better sense of scale than a lot of other games. And, like, the bosses would sometimes be ginormous, like, huge. And it was crazy how they pulled some of that off. Like, and the fact that it was cel-shaded as well, like, they had to draw over all of those things. So that game must have had a lot of detail and heart put into it in order for it to come out the way that it did. Anarchy Reigns is awesome. I missed out on the online play. Yeah, I did too. I think I heard about the game around the time that it was being played online. I just never got the chance. I should get a copy of that, because we got a new TV the other day, so, you know, we have the PS3 around, so I can just get a copy of it on the PS3. Let's see. Although the TV is in the other room, and I don't like playing video games in the other room, it's just, I mean, I have my Xbox 360 right here, on my desk, so I could just use that or get a copy of the 360. But I like the PS3 controller much better than the Xbox controller, which to a lot of people is blasphemy. But listen, a broken system, you know, if a controller works, it works, and the PS1 DualShock controller worked, they just kept copying it. Oh my god. I like how 6 people have consistently been watching me just fail at this game. And the name of the stream is Luff Trousers, too. I did not change the name. It's 41. Your lucky number is 41. 40. Your lucky number is 40. Am I just gonna run out of lives eventually? The Xbox controller is kind of hard to get used to. Funnily enough, I like the old Xbox controller more than the 360 controller. I prefer it. I prefer the Duke. The big fucking fat Xbox controller. I like that more than the 360 controller. No! YouTube has been on a downward spiral. Oh no! 35! Your lucky number is 35. Okay, the problem here is that I've been focusing too much on talking and cracking jokes and stuff. Okay, this is serious time. This is the time where my power level raises to 10,000. Okay. I manage with it, though. Yeah, I think everybody does, eventually. The Duke is one of the best controllers ever, though, honestly. Okay. This is the moment. This is the moment that we make history. This game is nothing but pure punishment. That's all this game is. It's noticing every sin that I've committed, and from on high, it's punishing me. That's what this is. If there is no other argument that can beat that logic. I just destroyed all of you with facts and logic right now. is the moment. This is the moment we do it. Also, I didn't notice they had a sickle in this game before. They have a sickle over there. I don't know why. No! What was that? What was that? I pressed the jump button. Okay, that was my fault. No, that was the game hacking. Let's be real here. Goddamn controller's busted, guys. It's the goddamn hackers. They're cheating. The game is cheating, guys. And this is the moment where I masturbate on stream. Here we go. Let's see. Level 25. Or lives 25, whatever. It's, whatever. Lucky number, you get the point. Okay. 24. 24 is your lucky number. Okay. Okay. How about this? If I get to 20, I will give up. I will outright give up if I get to 20. But for the next 3 lives, I have the chance to continue until I lose. Okay, that's 22. We're not giving up yet. We're not conceding. Okay. Okay. I'm very, very bad at this game, as you can see. I think part of it is that the D-pad on this controller is kind of bad. Like, I'm not trying to blame the game or the controller, but the D-pad is not the best. It modeled itself after the, which D-pad did it model itself after? Like the shitty Mad Catz controller that they had. You know, this game is more suited for, like, a pad. Like, you know, like, an NES pad or something like that. Okay, it didn't die. Alright, I will not give up until I reach 20. I'm not going to disappoint you 5 viewers who have had the courage, the immense courage to... Okay, the immense courage it took to actually sit through this goddamn stream. Doing your part. All of you. Okay. Once this is 20. Technically I can continue on 20. It's just when I lose the 20th life, that's when I can't continue. Okay, you gotta read the fine print here. Okay. Is this the moment? Is this a real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. This game... Oh boy. Okay. We're doing slightly better. We actually made it to the top. I should watch Aim for the Ace. I should do that instead of playing this game. Aim for the Ace looks very good. I've watched a couple episodes of it in the past. It's a good show. If I die here, this one's for all the marbles, right now. All right. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Are we doing it? 20th life! Oh, okay. This really is my lucky number. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it regardless. We almost did. Okay. This is so close. We're gonna no. Okay. By my own rules, I have to give up. Damn. That was so close, though. It was so close. It was so close. Wow. I am ashamed. I've done everything that I said I wouldn't. I've reneged on my ideals. I've become a shame to my family. Not okay. Let's see. Let's see if Oblivion is working. Is Oblivion working? Okay. It may or may not be working. It depends on if OBS captures it or not. Okay, continue from your last saved game. Yes. Is it showing up? I have no idea if it's showing up or not. Okay. Okay. We're gonna kill rats and stuff. That's what we're here to do today. Okay. Is there a way to, like, this game has, like, mad sensitivity. Let me go into the options here. Controls, mouse sensitivity. Let me just turn that way down. Okay. Is it working? Can you see the game? Nope, you can't see the game. Okay, let me see here. Let me try and fix this. Because I think if I go into the main menu and I go into video options, because it says it's for 19 by 1080, so I don't. That's the one that I have it on, so I don't know why it's not working. Let's see here. Welcome to the stream where I literally just sit here and try to figure out how to any full screen application. I guess that works. If I kill the display capture, if I game capture number 2, a specific window, window Oblivion, capture Oblivion. Is it not? It won't capture Oblivion. Well, I believe this is the time where I give up on the live stream because this just isn't working. And I want to play Oblivion anyway, just by myself. Multi-adapter capability, maybe this will do it. Possibly. Maybe? I don't know. Well, you can listen to me commentate over Oblivion, without... What is this? Why is Steam showing up now? Get out, Steam. This is not okay. This is not your place. But yeah, you can, if this would return. Okay. Yeah, you can listen to me commentate over Oblivion without... Alright, see you, DZ Dog. Is the left stick not even working anymore? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm giving up. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. OBS is a shit program. Use something else to live stream. Goodbye. Thank you everyone for coming out.